Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Wizard101 Complete Game Walkthrough, episode 102. I know the number this time because of the last episode, of course, kind of a monumental milestone, but Fred Frost Fury is here, the true Beweaver. Still have to get a new badge, but we are back in Celestia after a brief visit to Winter Tusk, and we are talking to Pierce Stanton in the Floating Land. Let's go over to the Floating Land for the first time ever in this playthrough. I mean, the Floating Land is basically, it's just like the island. Right, it's just an island, the Floating Land. But I guess they can't call it the island because that would be not as cool as the Floating Land, right? But here's Pierce Stanton. Let's talk to him.
Hello. How did you get down there without me noticing you? Oh, you're after parts for the submersible. I've bad news then. It's been a relentless assault since we arrived, and now we're in a bit of a jam. Some dastardly saboteur has untethered our dirigible, the SGS Explorer. We kept our supplies on the dirigible, including submersible parts, to keep them from the water moles, but now the dirigible's gone. Suspecting the worst, we sent a search party after it, but the sea spirits bedeviled us and kept us from searching. If you're willing to help, you're my new best friend. I'm tapped for resources, and I'm so weary. Could you go and roust those blighters? But don't worry about hurting them. They're just adamant seawater. They reform in a jiffy.
So what's the point of even defeating them in the first place then? If they just reform in a jiffy? Let's see if there's any... Thornton Lewis has a quest for us in the District of the Stars. Okay. Well, let's go. Start this episode off beating some... They're ice! Why are they ice? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need a prism ring thing. They're not bosses, you know, whatever. Yeah, so welcome back to the Wizard101 playthrough, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Celestia and collect each of the, you know, the astrolabe, right? We already got one piece. I think once we get the second piece, we'll head back over to Winter Tusk, complete an area there, and then we'll go back over to Celestia again. So let's kind of go back and forth just to give some variety to the playthrough a little bit, you know. Because soon we don't have the luxury of that. Once we complete Winter Tusk, it's pretty much just like world after world after world. There's no side worlds really to go back to. So, yeah. Maybe Selenopolis is like a side world that kind of continues on as we go, because we can, of course, complete every quest for every tree, every school. I guess that's possible. We can do that. I also restocked and got some monsters, but... Of course, I pull a Gargantuan, which we do not need right now. The one Gargantuan in my treasure card deck, we pull. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good plan. So this is the Floating Land episode, and also my OBS kept on crashing and causing problems, so I had to uninstall it, reinstall it, and so I had to, you know, build all my scenes and stuff again. So hopefully everything looks and sounds good. If not, we could be in for some trouble. But I think they should be fine. I think everything should be fine. But yeah, I had to kind of start everything from scratch again. So luckily, these episodes don't require too much. So wasn't that hard to put everything together. And these guys are not that hard either. Maybe we get some good loot. Maybe we level up in this episode. Who knows? We also have some side quests to do. Maybe a side quest episode is incoming as well, because we have collected a decent amount of side quests now. I need my Frost Giant. Where is it at? I did also complete some of the Selenopolis Storm badges. I did the charm. Maybe I told you this in the last episode. I did the 30 charmed slaves, which was just a hassle. You know, nothing else to it. There was catch a fish. That was easy. Although I had to go through the Emperor's Retreat and like do the first half of the dungeon to get to the area that gets to the frozen lake where the fish even was. Bit annoying there. But, you know, we did it. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters. So yeah, I still have to beat Biddy near Rennie like a couple more times. I have to... What else do I have to do? I have to beat Rotten Rob a couple more times. I beat him again with somebody. I'm definitely teaming up to defeat Rotten Rob again. We not kill the guy on the right. It's extremely unfortunate. And then the final badge. I mean, we only have to get 3 out of the 5 badges, so we don't have to do this one. But it's like adventure party. Help people quest within an adventure party. I don't really know how adventure parties work, honestly. And, who am I gonna find that's gonna want to join my adventure party? It's a little bit odd, but I get why they want to do it, because they want to, promote their feature of adventure parties. But
Excellent work. They're certain to come back, but you've bought us some time. It occurs to me that if we did something to calm the sea spirits, they'd leave us alone. There's an altar down the way that seems to be devoted to the Storm Lord, some sort of patron to the sea spirits.
what the hell, guys? The time when the chestnut pony has run out. Guys, we were just kicked out.
It occurs to me that if we did... There's an altar down... When we arrived on the beach, we saw that the water moles placed pieces of sea foam crystal on the altar. Now the sea foam crystal is gone, and I noticed that the sea spirits leave the water moles well enough alone. Perhaps we should follow suit. Can you go and scavenge up some sea foam crystal from the beach and place it on the Storm Lord altar?
Sure. Yeah, guys, we just lost the chestnut pony. The chestnut pony is dead. I always wonder what happens after a rental mount runs out. Do they just die? Now we can equip this summer skateboard for one day. This isn't an animal though, so I don't know if it's gonna die or not. Okay, summer skateboard. Look, ooh, look at that. Let's go. All right, let's collect the sea foam crystals. Hopefully these crazy sea spirits will leave us alone. We have given it to the Storm Lord altar. There's the Storm Lord. Now let's talk to Pierre Stanson.
I hope that did the trick. The sea spirits were only part of the problem, I'm afraid. Some wild animals of a type we call jungle tooth are raiding our camp. Could you go and see what can be done about those fierce animals? They've 2 leaders, Wild Crag and Bristleclaw. Defeating those 2 should show the rest of the pack that we're not to be trifled with.
All right, we have our first boss fight. It looks like of the day. We have, who is this, Quentin Chamberlain with some wand and deck recipes. Oh, wow. Not bad, actually. Not bad, actually. Let's take a look at the decks. Not the best decks, but... Oh, there's a Sun School trainer here as well. Monstrous! Guys, did we just get Monstrous in our main deck? And Gargantuan's right here as well. We have to get level 58 for that. We are currently level 56. That's incredible, guys. So is it the same? 175? It's the same as the treasure card. I think why did I buy like 200 treasure cards of this right before this episode? Oh, man. Well, I'm going to use those treasure cards then. I'm going to use those treasure cards before I use the ones in the main deck. But now I don't have to buy any more treasure cards for monsters anymore. Sweet. But let's go defeat these bosses here, these little Bristleclaw dudes, and shouldn't be that difficult of a dungeon. All things considered, if I get a 6, we're gonna get a win. 2 times 3 equals 6. Let's go. Zodiac Tome already? This is the first boss. Why is the Zodiac Tome here? That's so strange, actually. Okay, well, we have a death and a fire enemy here. Decent amount of health for our good friend Bristletooth here, but that's okay. That is A-okay. We're going to go read the Zodiac Tome after. That is so strange. The Zodiac Tome's in the very first boss. This is not the main boss. Oh, what is this spell? That's sweet. I like that spell. We gotta hope this guy doesn't do any ice shields. He very well could. The Jungle Wild Claw, who's fire. Not the best school to go up against. We do get a boost, but like... I think I would much rather have a boost to the boss, not a boost to the minion, you know? Yeah, I hope the mic sounds good. I don't remember what my settings were before. Yeah. You know, maybe if it sounds better, that would be great. If it sounded even better. But we'll see about that, I guess. We're going to go ahead and trap, and then I think we can attack next round. Frost Giant should be enough, possibly, to kill with that feint on there. It may not be. We have 3 traps on us right now. We could get hit pretty hard next round. It's fine, though. We're ice. We got a lot of health, you know what I mean? You know. Got a lot of health. We did not get a power pip. I think I just had the Tower of Shield, then. Then we can Monstrous. Maybe even Scarecrow. That's a good attack from the Bristle Claw here. It's a big hit. You know, that's a big hit. What are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? This minion could have a big hit on us too. Yeah, Phoenix with a trap. We could be in some trouble here. I still don't think Celestia is that difficult. I mean, they have no pips now. And you know, we're gonna end this round here. So I don't really think this is gonna be too big of an issue. But hey, Bristle Claw, he put up a good fight. You know. Don't fizzle. I hate this. This game sucks. It's fine. It is fine. Unless this guy does an ice shield. No, he does not. Okay. So it's still fine. It's still fine. Gotta get that accuracy up, though. We do. Gotta get it close to 100% as best we can. I'm sure with in the Waterworks gear coming up, I think we probably will be able to get fairly close to not be able to fizzle anymore, but it would be a rare thing if we fizzle, I think, after that. G to the G's. Alright, we got a theme here. Not that good. Let's go read the Zodiac Tome.
The hound is the loyal friend and the defender of the hearth. It is a sign of the follower and of groups, of loyalty, and a measure of how the wild may be tamed.
Guys, it is floating. Were the other ones floating off the ground? I don't think they were. There's also a goat or something on the page. I think attention to detail there from King's Isle. Let's go defeat Wild Crag here. So, yeah, how many Zodiac Tomes do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. We have quite a long ways to go in Celestia still. But that is okay. All right. Where are we supposed to go now? It's like a little camp over here. Is this... There's somebody over here as well. There's a lot of cantrip ritual chests. I think this is the place to go if you are trying to get rank 7 spell elements, like for Frost Giant, for example. If you get 2 friends and just run around here and just collect all these cantrip ritual chests, I think that's an easy way to level up your spell elements there. Which maybe I'll do at some point. I just don't have 2 friends to do that with. Matthew Frost Cloak. Ice, looks like. Shout out Ice School. Alright, Wild Crag is a rank 10 Storm boss this time. Still don't think it's going to be that much more difficult. I'm going to get rid of that Elemental Blade. Don't need that. A bit less health than Death Dude, as expected. So I think it's just going to be an easier fight. Although he might do more damage to us. Let's see. This could be a massive attack round 1. The Thunderbat. Okay, not expected. Maybe this guy sucks. What's his name? Wild Crag. I'm not impressed, Wild Crag. I'm not. Rank 10 boss. I expect better than that, you know? I think we Tower Shield here. And then we Feint next round. And then we Frost Giant. I think that's just the move. Let's see what Wild Crag is going to do. Maybe he took it personally that I don't respect him. And he does take it personally. He uses a Triton, I think. Oh, it's a fire. It's a Stormzilla. I got there eventually. I guess that's a good tower shield then. It's a good tower. Eventually, we won't have any tower shields in our deck because enemies will be able to pierce through it, or it won't really matter too much. But for now, situations like that, it's not bad. Okay, we monstrous, we faint, and I think we are good for next round. These guys are not attacking. They're just blading. You already have a blade, my friend. Alright, we will Frost Giant. Guy on the right, definitely dead. Guy on the left, we'll see. We only have a blade and a feint, so... we might need a critical to kill. I think maybe we'll kill without it. We did critical, though. Let's see. Let's see if it got the boss or not. It did not. Interesting. Okay. That sucks. And he's stun immune. Okay, we're gonna have to come back with another big attack here. We're gonna get cracking to a 30% trap. I mean, we have 3,000 health still, so I'm not. That's only 565. That's nothing. I think we can just minor fire scorch and then come with the evil snowman next round. It's pretty simple strategy in my opinion. This guy does not want to get critical, does he? All right, give me that evil snowman here, and we'll be on our way. You know what I'm saying? I think we might need a monstrous, though. I'll use it on the blizzard because we have 2 power pips. We might as well, right? We might as well. And I'm not... there's no need to hoard all these monsters. There's no need to, like, save them, because I'm actually trying to get rid of them now. That's a lot of damage. Now I critical them, of course. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go back to Pierce Stance, and probably should have set a mark, but I forgot. Happens to the best of us, right? Happens to the best of us. Let's get over there. I do like this skateboard, actually. Should I get a skateboard for my permanent mount? I like this thing. Some sky creepers over here. I feel like it's hard to go uphill, though. You know? Ooh, now we go downhill. Get some speed. Oh, but going uphill, though, that's tough. You know, that's tough. Beach camp. I'm going to set up Mark over here by Pierce. I don't know how many more quests he's going to give us.
I wish I could have seen it. Hopefully, the rest of the Jungle Tooth pack will give us a wide berth now. While you were away, I saw a signal flare from the jungle. That must be from Captain Fogg, who went looking for the explorer. Captain Fogg went to speak with the water moles to see if they had seen the dirigible. Their leader, a fellow named Tupa Tawa, should be happy to help you find the captain.
All right, let's go talk to Tupa Tawa here. I probably didn't need to set up Mark then. I probably should set up Mark over here in the Watermill Village, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Our Mark is kind of by the teleporters, so it's fine. What do you have for me? Treasure card recipes. Some transmutions. Some transmutation. Is that a word? Transmutions? No idea. Chief. Wait, no. I thought that... Who is this guy?
Outsider, we have your sky captain.
Give him back, dude.
I am called Tupatawa. I am speaker for Water Mole Tribe. I cannot speak to you now. You are a wizard, and I cannot trust your words. I had magic stick to protect me from wizard words. But stick was taken by Galwok, big chief of water lurkers.
I can take him out if you want.
If you bring me back magic stick, I be willing to speak with you, wizard.
All right, we leveled up. We're level 57, one step closer to Colossal. Let's go. And we're heading to the Galwok's lair here, who's over here apparently by Bristleclaw. So let's get on over there. We also have to be on the lookout for a little, I guess spell elements as well. A little lounge lizard. Hopefully we can find one of those. Bloodwing. I don't remember Bloodwings being in the game, actually. Teleporter right here. Okay, did not know that. Galwalk Slayer. Let's go ahead and let's roll the dice. Let's see, you know, let's see if we're gonna get lucky for this fight or not, right? It's just an excuse to level up my cantrip. 3. It's gonna be an average fight, it looks like. Galwalk, give us back the stick.
You will not take magic stick from me! Kawak using it to break open shells!
Okay, to be honest with you, that's a fair use of the stick, but, you know, you could use a different stick. There's plenty of sticks in the jungle, right? I mean, plenty of sticks. These guys are straight out of Crab Alley. What came first, Celestia or Crab Alley? I don't know. This guy fire? He is fire. As I said, I do prefer a fire boss to a fire minion, because I think fire bosses are less likely to use an ice shield. I just think they are. So, but the minions are more likely to use an ice shield. This could be a big attack here. It's a Phoenix. That's a pretty big attack. It's rank 5, I believe. Or is it rank 6? It's either rank 5 or rank 6. I don't know for sure. I think I have to faint here. I probably don't need to. If I get with a critical and a boost, I probably don't need to. But, you know, he might not. I might not be able to critical. So, this guy's going to use a gobbler on me. Okay. 366. I think Celestia is a fairly easy world. Let me know what you guys think about that. I just think it's not that I don't think there's really any time where we're going to be in too much trouble. You know what I mean? Although we do be fizzling for absolutely no reason at all. Like, why are we fizzling? I feel like we've been fizzling more now than in previous episodes. Like I feel like we fizzle more in the last few episodes than we did the previous 10. You know what I mean? I don't know. Got a Fire Colossus coming at us. That's a rank 6. I think. It did not do much damage at all. Come on, Frost Giants. Don't fizzle on me now. Do we have all Storm Pips? Our Archmaster must be pretty good. Yeah, I still have Storm Pips because of Rotten Rob. It doesn't matter because we don't use any other school spells right now. So we can really use any school pip, but... Come on, baby, give me that big hit. Yeah, 8,000. Get out of here, Galwalk. Give me that stick. Give me that stick back, dude. Okay, we got a forgotten outfit that will be forgotten and immediately sold. And we got an accurate 15% accuracy, which, you know, maybe would have been useful back in Wizard City. You know, it's not really useful anymore. Some good use of teleportation right there. Good use of teleportation. All right, talk to me now, Tupatawa, because I got you your stick back. All right.
Now have magic stick. We safe to talk. If you want Captain back, you must help water moles. Jungle Tooth stole our sacred idols, took them into the jungle. Water moles afraid to go look for them. You not afraid? We watch you fight Jungle Tooth before. Now you go find water mole idols and bring back.
All right, let's go get these water mole idols. Where are they? There's one right over there. How do I get over there? This way? Do. Come on now. Getting stuck on unknown objects. All right, here's one. Oh, crazy water boy. I thought I was helping these guys, but they're crazy? Let's get some health back here. There's the Jungle Tooth. These guys are life. I do need 2 more. Where are they at? Here's one. I do like this skateboard. I might be convinced to buy one. Is there one over here, perhaps? Probably not, honestly. Oh, there is. Okay. Jungle Thorn. All right, Tapatuo. I'll go back to you. See what you have to say. I don't know why I keep coughing. I'm not even sick. I'm just like, there's just like something caught up in my throat. I don't know what it is. Tupatawa?
You bring them all back?
Yeah.
I almost believe you're friends with Water Mole Tribe, but you're not there yet.
What else I gotta do?
Jungle Tooth still trouble our village. If you go and fight them, they think you one of us and leave us alone.
Alright, let's go defeat the Jungle Tooths here. We have to defeat 3 of them. These guys are life, I think. Should not be that tough. I don't believe. Maybe. You never know, really. You never know. These Jungle Tooths could be tougher than the bosses even facing in these episodes. You never know. We do have to defeat 3 of them like usual. King Zhao knows, you know. They just know. Use the Ice Blade! They just know that these solo players, you know, when they see defeat 3, you know. If you have a buddy defeating 3, it's nothing. It's just one easy battle. Going solo, it's 2 moderate battles. You know what I mean? I guess we just ice trap. I don't know. We don't need this trap, but we need another pip. We need another pippity pip. These guys are life. They're using Seraph. They probably have the ability to heal, but they're not going to do much damage. That was a 414 life trapped Seraph. That really did nothing. It's just they have 1300. It's not a terrible amount of health, actually. That's not bad for a minion. But then again, they are life, so I guess they would have the most. Maybe ice is up there too. But we did critical. Hopefully we critical both of them, and not just the first guy who has a trap on him. That's so bad. I hate that so much. Like, what? This guy has just like 2 HP right now. You're just delaying the inevitable, bud. Delaying the inevitable. This is why I keep the 1 hits in the deck, you know? This is why I keep them in the deck. Alright, to defeat 1 more. But I'm sure another one will join the fight. We are getting some loot here. It's just not good loot. We're just not getting good loot here, guys. We're getting just bizarre sales loot. So hopefully this time we are able to defeat them both with a Frost Giants. You know, it's always good. Let's distract the guy on the right this time. And now the guy on the left's going to critical block, right? It's just the way it works. Just pass, bud. You know you just want to pass. Come on. Don't use a little life banshee. What even is that spell? It puts a trap on me. Maybe that's not a bad spell. But you have no pips left. So what are you going to do with that trap? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Jungle Tooth. Do not fizzle. Good. Let's get a nice little critical. So if we don't critical, it's not going to kill. They're both going to be at... Well, the guy... We did not critical. So the guy on the left's going to be at 2 HP probably again. Slightly unfortunate there. It is slightly unfortunate. It is. But he is stunned. We go ahead, we minor Fire Scorch, we win this game, we go back, we're friends of the Water Moles, we are heroes of the Water Moles. Are we recording? We are recording. Oof. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. We go back to Tupatua. Are there really no side quests in the floating land? Oh, Pure Stanson has something for us. Okay, we'll go back and talk to him then.
Jungle Tooth still a threat. They led by old wild tree called Tangleroot. You go defeat Tangleroot, and we ready to talk.
I mean, I feel like you could have told me that before, before. I could have done that, right away. We have a mark. Let's use it. Let's go back and get this quest real quick.
The Water Moles could certainly use any help they can get, though they're too proud to ask for it.
No, they're not. They've asked me to do like 5 things already.
Those fierce Jungle Tooths, or would it be Jungle Teeth, are menacing their village. Can you help out the Water Moles by defeating a pack of the Jungle Teeth? Oh, you know what I mean.
So you could have gave me this quest before I just defeated 4 of them. All right, let's go back to Tango Roots Grove here. Where's he at? He's over by, I guess, Galwalk Slayer? Yeah. What? No. Where am I going here? That's Galwalk. He's over there. Okay. Bloodwing. So let's go defeat Tango. I'm guessing one of those jungle thorns is gonna be with him. Let's do a nice little roll dice here. See what happens. Come on. It is a. Didn't see. That's very unlucky. That is very unlucky. He does. I called it.
You do not belong here. You have no roots. I will bury you.
You don't have roots either, dude. You have no roots. What do you mean? You need a tangle root, but you have no roots. Give me a break. All right, Jungle Thorn will be dead with a Bladed Frost Giant. The boss is going to require a bit more work. He's life. That's fine. I didn't even really check. Could have been ice. You didn't even check. These guys are kind of funny looking. They have big eyes. Let's go ahead and trap again. And then I think we're fine, honestly. I think that's it. I mean, we probably will need maybe another attack to come back at him. Unless we critical. Then we should be fine. So we have Death and Life combo. That's a pretty good combo, actually. What is this? Little DOT? Respect. The tower shield useless now. Okay, we go ahead and faint, and that should be game next round. Hopefully. It's not entirely 100%, but it should be. It should be. Optio Nate, come in clutch for me, man. Come in clutch for me, Optio Nate. Come on now. Oh, yikes. Double trap for the 197 DOT. It's off now, though. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. We have 0 pips. Give me that big crit, Optio Nate. Give me that big crit. That's what I like to see, Optio Nate. Make sure it criticals the boss now. It did. Let's go, Optio Nate. Big boy Optio Nate there. That's exactly what we need from you. Alright, we have some ton of spell events here. Could be a good farm spot. Whoa, is this better? We have 5% extra power pip. That could be better. I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, but that actually could be a better ring. I'll examine it later. Let's go back to Tua here. I don't think we need to use a teleporter. Let's just go. So yeah, I have a Keen Eyes in my deck as well, just for absolutely no reason. But I bought a ton of monsters. We have so much gold right now. You know, I was able to. But now we have it in our main deck. We don't really need the treasure cards anymore.
You do good favor for Water Mole Tribe. We speak as friends now.
Finally.
If you seek Sky Captain, you must follow trail up towards place where skyfish fall from sky.
What?
You not know of skyfish trouble? Big silver skyfish drift over Water Mole Village, then fall. Boom!
Huh?
Our people suffer much when this happen. Go and speak with Konokala. He a brave warrior. He tell you what must be done.
Say what now? Chief Ma Kimo has a quest for us?
Tupa Tower say you friend to water moles now. If you true friend, you help us. Skyfish fell on water mole food stores. We need more food to survive. Jungle to take our food and leave it on Blue Sky Beach. You please go to Blue Sky Beach and bring back food stores?
Sure.
You looking for source of problem? Big skyfish fall on village, cause much trouble. Waterfall spirit, Coruscade very upset. You go make peace with it.
What? Pierce Stanson, another quest for us? This dude.
I say, I hate to be a bother, as you've been a tremendous help, but there's a matter I could use your assistance with. 3 members of my dock crew have wandered off into the jungle, and I fear the worst. They just disappeared mysteriously, one by one. I can't imagine why they left, but I fear all manner of deviltry. You seem to know your way around here. Any chance you can go and rescue them?
Pretty good chance, I would say. Talk to Austrian, what? Alright. We'll go talk to the Corsair next, but let's go ahead and get everything, like, let's collect these water mill supplies. We'll go find the other dude. What's his name? We'll go find Raleigh Watterson, too. Why not, right? Let's go find this guy. Then we'll go back to the chief, talk to Makimoa. We'll have a good time. You know, we'll have a good time. To the airship? That's interesting. Where is the waterfall? It is kind of by the airship. Raleigh, where you at? Where you at, Raleigh? Where is Raleigh at? There he is. Oh, a yellow name above it. I've never seen a yellow name before. Never.
Thank you. I was just working, and I heard a flutter. Next thing I knew, I was in the jungle. I'll head back to camp now.
You better head back to camp, Raleigh. All right, let's find Albert Kavanaugh now. I think I see his name. This guy's name is green, not yellow. That's what it usually is.
Goodness, whatever am I doing here? The last thing I remember was seeing a bloodbat coming toward me.
What was that, like 2 seconds ago? They're right there. They're all over the place here. All right, back to Tom Sanderson. There he is. The ice guy's still here.
Gadzooks! Those pesky bloodbats mesmerized me and drew me into the jungle. I could have been killed.
You could have. Get back, Tom Sanderson.
Astounding. You're a lifesaver in the truest sense. Those bloodbats will pose a menace as long as they're out there. Can you help us out? Thin out the bloodbat colony a bit?
Nah. Not right now, at least, Pierce. I mean, come on. I have more pressing matters right now. I really do. Let's go back and talk to Makimoa here. Turn in this quest for the supplies.
You bring back Watermall food stores. You true friend.
True that.
Some of Watermall tribe drink poison water from Skyfish Crash and go crazy. They running wild now. Threat to all of tribe. Crazy Watermalls must be stopped, but we have no heart for it. If you true friend to tribe, you defeat crazy Watermalls for us.
That's really unfortunate. That is actually a very unfortunate situation there. All of their friends are crazy, and they asked me to kill them. That's tough. That's a tough moral situation there that they're in, honestly. All right, let's go to the airship. And there's a bunch of crazy water moles over here. Oh, that's not a fish. That's an airship. That's what's falling out of the sky. Those damn Marleybonians causing issues. Corvus, is this like a waterfall that we could just talk to? The living waterfall?
Greetings, Solid One.
Say what now?
The skyship has poisoned my waters. If the waters are not purified, this jungle will die. To purify the waters, I must have some sacred wood from the jungle thorn trees. Go and fetch me some.
Okay, guys, I think that will conclude this episode. I think the 40 land's a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's a pretty big area, actually. Just 4 teleporters. It's a pretty massive area. We have some side quests to do. I think in the next episode, we'll defeat the floating land main quest. Then we'll also come back and finish all the side quests as well here. I think it's a pretty good strategy. So we will start off next episode by defeating these jungle thorns. Maybe we'll still be on this skateboard. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Keep it icy, keep it snowy. Ooh, I will see you in the next one.